We're talking about temples, temple of the Holy Spirit. There's another reference to the idea of being a temple of the Holy Spirit. It's in 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 18. It says, "Flee from all sexual immorality. All other sin man commits is outside his body, but he who sins sexually sins against his own body. Do you not know that your body is the temple of the Holy Spirit, who is in you, whom you have received from God? You are not your own. You were bought with a price. Therefore honor God with your body." One of the interesting things about when the living water flows through the Temple Gorge, there's a lot of dust, a lot of muck, a lot of stuff here that gets flushed out, gets flushed clean. And I know that's been true in my life when the Spirit of God and I'm experiencing living water in my own life. A lot of that muck and dust and stuff that forms in the valley, that forms in the bottom, that gathers in the bottom, gets washed clean, gets flushed clean, and it's a beautiful experience. There's a freedom from it. When this whole area floods, and you can't get access to this area, when it's cyclonic, when it's the water levels through the Gascoyne River, through Lyons River, they get up to 1 to 2 meters high when it really rains. And it hasn't rained like that for maybe 2 or 3 years now. But when it gets up to the whole area shuts down because you just can't get in. When the Spirit of God and that living water is flowing through your life, it's hard for other stuff to get in. When such a flow is coming out of your life, when Jesus is alive in your life. And if you're battling with stuff that is pulling you down all the time, my belief is if you can get that living water experientially in your own life, that stuff begins to become less and less in your own life. And it's in that place that freedom is found, that life is found. Living water flowing from your life. As I'm sitting here, just on one of the little areas, and just thinking about being a temple of the Holy Spirit, just thinking about God in my own life, just here by myself, and it challenges me to ask the question back at home when I'm not surrounded by such inspiring things like this gorge. Some would think that my family should be inspiring enough, but you become familiar with your own life, and things become harder. But hanging out with God is like sitting in this valley, in this gorge with Him, in the temple, sitting in the temple with Him. Looking at His marvel, looking at His marvelous creation, looking at what He's done, looking down from a perspective, His perspective at the challenges in your life, looking up to Him. There's a great echo in this gorge. Don't know if you can hear it. It's quite good, isn't it? That's pretty good. When you spend time with Him, your life begins to echo His words, His presence in your life. As the wind blows in my pages of my Bible here.